Travellers on their way to Britain might want to leave their phones at home after it was revealed they could be seized and browsed through by police. And amazingly, it's totally legal, as artist Tessa Celia reports.
Now, this is one of the most visited countries in the world, and right behind me, one of the busiest airports. But what many travelers may not know until they actually get to a UK airport or any other port of entry is the fact that police can actually use counterterrorism laws to take mobile phones from anybody they want to and go through their private data, download and store them. Now, this kind of information would include call history, contacts, photos, whom the person may have been communicating with through text or emails, although not the actual content of the messages. Now, there doesn't even have to be any reasonable suspicion for a police officer to take a mobile phone and keep the information for quote-unquote as long as necessary. The UK Telegraph reports that up to 60,000 people a year are stopped and examined as they enter or return to the UK. Now, we did get in touch with the Scotland Yard and they sent us this statement. They said that under the Terrorism Act of 2000, a person may be detained and questioned for up to 9 hours to determine if that individual is a person concerned in the commission, preparation, or instigation of acts of terrorism. They also reiterated that the use of such powers are proportional and appropriate, and that they have oversight by independent reviewers of UK's anti-terror laws. However, reviews that are being conducted have highlighted the broad nature of such powers, and there have been calls for more safeguards to prevent any abuse of power. Now, we spoke with the Freedom Association to discuss more on the issue.
In a democracy, the starting line really should be that a private individual has a right to privacy. If that right is being intruded upon by the state, then it must be because there's a good reason to do it. So, is it proportional? Is it in public interest? Is it being done through proper parliamentary oversight? These questions have to be asked, and that right there is the line that we need to look out for. So just to say we're going to glean information for anybody and hold it for as long as the police deem necessary really isn't acceptable.